Hey Aries, let's do your love reading. Just pre-shuffle real quick. Looks amazing, like I can't even wait to get into this. So Ace of Pentacles, something new, stable, something that has potential, not just potential, but extreme potential with the roots. See the roots growing? So that indicates something big and stable, possibly money, could be an offer of love, could be a job. We don't know yet. This is just pre-shuffle again. But the Six of Wands, something that's kind of, I'm getting like right up your alley. I also got the name Rhonda. I don't know what that has to do with it. Oh, and somehow something else was just coming through. What was it? I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. But we got Ace of Cups too. So things are big things coming. Big, wonderful things. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Interesting where I just split the deck. Eight of Swords. So maybe it's leaving a situation, being free of a situation that has held you back. Don't know. How are you guys? Hope you are doing well. I feel like you're coming out of a dark. Oh, maybe a little, somebody may be a little too isolated, not getting enough support or talking, you know, enough interaction with other friends and community. So keep that in mind. Also at the end of this video, we're going to be talking about sunlight and the healing powers of... blows my mind. Blows my mind. Stuff comes to my mind right before the cards show up. It still blows my mind. I just said the healing powers of sunlight. So at the end of every video, so you guys know, I mean, a lot of you know, I've been, you know, not really, I've had like a year, more than a year, I think, of health struggles and just going through some personal stuff. But I am, you know, totally obsessed with health, happiness, well-being, and I love to share that stuff with you, all the stuff that I research. So anyway, at the end of every video, normally I can just like throw that in here and there in the videos whenever it comes up or I think about it. But so it's more organized, and start putting those messages at the end. So health, healing, happiness, something like that at the end of every video. So we're starting a new round of videos, so it will be at the end of every video. And then next round, it'll be a different subject. This time it's going to be about sunlight. Okay, it's like a natural antidepressant. That will be at the end. I'll give you some tips on how to utilize the sun for its healing powers, okay? So, stick around for that. Five of Cups, sadness. So this is looking like there's an element of the Page of Swords is somebody who's very investigative, and somebody may be looking at things, you know, kind of checking things out online. And it's causing you to feel worse, okay? Somebody's feeling worse. It might be somebody watching you online, but it's not productive. It's counterproductive because it's probably, you know, you're seeing just a glimpse into somebody's life, and it's basically painting a, you know, false picture of just, you know, we only post our best stuff on there, right? All right, let's go ahead and get started. What is going on for Aries and their situation or the person on their mind? Okay, Knight of Swords. Once again, I have light issues. There we go. It just makes such a difference when it focuses, you know. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. And the Tower. Yeah, something tough is going on. Run home to mama. I just got in my head. Wow, there's that Ace of Cups again. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups depicts something new in love. It is, this also is kind of is feeling like the element of a heart chakra being open, the way it's illuminating. And I'm telling you, that is another thing I should do at one of the end of the video, at the end of the videos, is the whole heart chakra thing. When you get that activated and open, man, it is amazing. But this looks like somebody is illuminating love, okay? And there is a new beginning. It could be something revisited or total. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all saw me shuffle. So, Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take both of them. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. New beginning in love. This time it's stable. Looks like you could be dealing with, we've got the Knight of Swords here. Somebody that kind of comes in fast but then flees. Maybe they don't. I mean, it's like the worst person you could just be stuck on, right? Somebody that can't, is like avoidant. It's like they have a dismissive avoidant. They come in, they feel it. It's not necessarily mean intended, but it leaves confusion. It's like things are great. This person wanted to move things along and showed and implied, you know, a strong interest. And then they're like, oh, what did I do? They get spooked or whatever, and they spook themselves. And then they flee. The Queen of Pentacles here, that's somebody very strong and stable. I think this is depicting what you want, what you represent. Somebody that makes you feel safe, secure. Not always having to question it, you know. And I think also because, Aries, you may not always feel like you're in your, you know, you are very strong and able to conquer and achieve. But not always even keeled. I think that if you're dealing with somebody that has an in and out energy, it throws you off. You need somebody more stable and even keeled than you, not more sporadic. So that's what's causing this, you know, upset with the Tower. Now the Tower does depict something crumbling down because it wasn't built on a stable foundation. And it is often a very good thing because it forces us to take a better look and determine whether this is something worth rebuilding, you know, more stably. But it's something that comes crumbling down. It wasn't going to be sustainable, and as it was, right? So it needed to come crumbling down. So everybody had to, like, it's like my analogy is, if there's a shed in your backyard, and the shed catches on fire, or a corner of the shed catches on fire, and you know the fire gets put out. That's not really a tower. It is something, you know, that you don't have to deal with right then and there. But if your house catches on fire, you can't put it off. It's something a tower is something that forces you to deal with it, good or bad. Okay. Usually it turns out to be something good, but it's something, you know, that is perceived as bad. So you are dealing with, again, I got Mama's Boy, which is so interesting. Maybe they were spoiled. Somebody that is just super confusing. Okay, but we're going to see what's going on here with this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, because this is very strongly looking like you have something new and stable. I don't know if it's the same person. Goodness gracious. Same cards again. Page of Swords. So there's an element of somebody watching what somebody else is doing. Are they talking to other people? Is this worth my time? The Page of Swords is somebody very inquisitive, learning, curious. But it also has an element of kind of like not really sharing the information or being secretive about it. The Seven of Cups here is options. Sometimes there's too many choices. Sometimes it's easier if we only have one outfit that will work with where we're going, because then we don't have to, you know, think about it so much. I don't know, my phone is ringing. Where is it? Hold on, babies, let me see. It's on my watch. Don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck though. So definitely a return. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm a little speechless right now. So Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Oh, okay. I'm going to answer this because you're calling twice. I'm so sorry. Hello? Hello? You're at the front desk of what? The kids are making me nuts. So I think that was my son having something delivered, and I don't know, instead of calling him, they called me. But he's not here. They're having it delivered downtown. I don't know. It's so frustrating, though. Okay, let's get back to the good stuff. So this is incredibly beautiful. Six of Cups. Four of Wands. I mean, this is a return. This is somebody thinking about the past. And remember what we talked about, something needing to be rebuilt on a stronger foundation. Four of Wands, a lot of return energy. That's 1111, a symbol, could be a symbol of, sign of twin flame. You've got the Seven of Wands. This depicts that it's going to be somebody staying in their, in their power. I'm floored. I love it. The Four of Wands, foundation, stability. This is crazy. We're going to dive in deeper. But you got the Emperor here. So there's some return of, maybe it looks like a divine masculine. This looks like twin flame. It's something that's long overdue. Coming in slow and stable, which is a big turnaround from what it used to be, which was, kind of spastic. The Emperor. I'm just feeling something like overwhelming here. Let me grab a romance angel. I was not expecting that. So new love, an offer that's stable and full of love. Okay, so let go of control issues. So we're going to read that because I feel like there's something major here. Oh my gosh, and true love. So, and remember what I said about somebody's isolating a little too much and not getting out or spending enough time with support. This is the romance of a lifetime. So let go of control issues. Let's read this real quick, and then we'll get back to the tarot. That just kind of blew my mind. 51. I think this person possibly, retreated, and there might be somebody in the mix here, a mother figure or a mature woman, guiding them, or maybe even scolding them, or saying, I don't know, there could be somebody in the mix here. There is like a mother or matronly energy here somewhere. But I think a tower fell. And there's maybe they went to their, someone that they trust, a mature woman or a mother figure, or somebody to get advice. And I do believe that advice was, take it slow and stable. I think that advice stood up for you. So it says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. The Seven of Wands is, it has the feel of, possibly this advice that they got was, well, what do you expect from them to, like they were told, how do you expect them to act if you come and you go? Especially feminines need, and it's not gender specific, but, feminines need, everybody needs stability in a relationship. There's a need to feel safe and secure, and that has not been happening. Okay, so it says, let go of control issues. The romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Okay, so this is screaming to me, lean back, feminine energy, and let this person do and say. So in this Seven of Cups, we have the feel combined with this, Seven of Page of Swords. It's what do I do? What do I do? How do I deal with this? What steps should I take? What should I say? So this is all screaming to us, stop it. Stop it. Feminine energy doesn't do things. They lean back. They're open. They receive. They're grateful. They're sweet. You're going to have to get out of your masculine energy here, Aries, which is not natural for us. I'm Aries. And lean back and let this person do all of the work. Let them buy things. Let them say the sweet things. Let them pursue you. Let them ask you questions. You flip the script so that it's them wanting to pursue you. Strong element here to let them make it up to you, because it's clear that's what they want, but they're going to have to do the work. And when feminine energy is leaning back and receiving, and then being very grateful and happy about receiving. It doesn't have to go, oh, I have to do this back. It's just the receptivity that is the joy for the masculine. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. So it says, by trying to control other people or external circumstances, you only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, and also when, it's okay to express things that you love and things that you want from someone, okay? And I am speaking mostly to feminines. It's kind of hard to go there because we all have feminine and masculine energy, but what I'm feeling here is this is like a divine feminine and a divine masculine. And I'm speaking to the divine feminine when I say these things. Lean back, be receptive, and the reward for the masculine is that they're making you happy. Okay? But at the same time, it is perfectly natural to say, I love this. I would love a weekend away with you. I would love to have this with you. I would love XYZ. So it is okay. In fact, I encourage you to express those kinds of things. And then when he does it, then you are just extremely happy about it and you praise. There's got to be a balance of especially if there's things you don't like, make sure you are giving a lot of praise when they do what you do like, But I say lean back, don't be the doer, be the receiver, okay? Feminine energy. So let's go back to this. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently than what you have in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. This is basically saying stop planning it out. Like, don't plan out how it's all going to work out. You're the receiver. You're leaning back. You're busy thinking about other things, and you're just going to see and watch how this person comes forward and does the work. So sometimes we feminines, especially strong like us, Aries, we sometimes will try and do the work and we'll do all the doing, and it throws off the masculine because receiving is if they're going to be the one, they're going to be the one in the receiving energy, that's kind of putting them in a feminine energy. Right? So just remember, feminine energy is receiving, masculine energy is doing. All right? And you know what I do? I have this bracelet. Maybe we should talk about this round. This blue bracelet, it should be on my right wrist. I wear it on my right wrist when I'm in my masculine energy and I'm getting things done, because there are a lot of things. I can't be in my feminine energy all the time. It's hard. It's hard for me to switch back when I go on a date or when I'm, need to be in my feminine. It's very difficult because I am a solo parent. I am the only one bringing in money. I have kids. I have a house. I can't be in my feminine energy and make everything and get the bills paid and have everything happen. I have to be in my masculine energy like 95% of the time, sadly. But so I wear this on my right wrist to remind me, that I'm in masculine, and then I try to remember to put it on my left wrist when I'm supposed to switch into the feminine, okay? Because when we do for the masculines, they just something doesn't click. It's like women, we give and give and give naturally. You know, we want to take care of everybody. And sometimes it seems like the masculines, the more we give, the less they think to give or something. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, but it is what it is. I mean, I've seen it over and over. So, okay, so be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Oh my gosh, that's what we just said. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So please call upon the romance angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. So, I like it. Basically, this is taking all the pressure off you. You don't have to do anything if you're the feminine. If you're the masculine, then maybe you're cross-watching, I don't know, but masculines, very natural for masculines to, you know, pursue and do. So ladies, don't outman your man. Don't try and figure out how it's all going to play out. Just enjoy being the feminine, okay? It's not always easy, but so this masculine seems to be very strategic and strong and capable. Maybe, you know, throws them off when we do too much. This reading might, you know, upset some people, or it may not apply, and don't force it. If it doesn't, don't get mad at me. Just know that it's not for you, you know. All right, so, wow. A strong element of needing to be patient. I don't know, I might be done with this deck. Let's see. What are the next actions? King of Swords. They're in their head a lot. They're thinking about what to do. Looks like it could be a text. It could start out playful, and that's okay. Don't get, you know, sometimes when, I know that what I've picked up on a lot is when somebody's been MIA or in and out and not showing us the attention that, or, you know, the attention that we need, and then they come in and they want to small talk. It's irritating, but that's just to open it up, okay? I mean, 10 of Pentacles. So it might start out as small talk, but it's not going to stay there. Oh, wow. Look at that. A couple cards here. Those don't belong there. Oops. Envision. Timing. Envision. Look at that. That's also, again, represents the creation, the divine feminine, the Empress. Truth seeker and wisdom. Third eye chakra. The number 6 might be relevant. Look at this, angels, blessings. Some of us might struggle to be vulnerable because that might keep us in our masculine energy because we're struggling to be vulnerable, don't want to get hurt, understandably. Let me do a couple oracles for you. Let's see what else. So your assignment is to be receptive, okay? The situation involves past life memories. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you now. Walk through them. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Oh my gosh, remember I just said your assignment is to be receptive? Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Kind of freaky. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. and then focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys real quick about the sun. The sun, the thing about the sun is a natural antidepressant, okay? But when you get sunlight, and then I'm going to tell you about this, the technique that I told you guys in the last round. I'm going to go over it again because I think that something just triggered me to do that. So I'm just going to quickly go over the sun thing. Get sunlight in your eyes. No glasses, not through a window. Don't stare at the sun, obviously. But there's a gland behind, imagine like your third eye. Wow. Wow, wow. I didn't really think about that until just now. Didn't we have third eye chakra? Am I losing my mind? Okay, I feel like we had something about the third eye. Okay, but anyway, there's a gland and sunlight stimulates it. So especially in the morning, it's really important to get up and get sun on your face as soon as possible. For those of you who cannot for some reason, don't worry. A lot of these tips and tricks there's gonna be a ton of them. So just, there's gonna be a lot more of these little golden nuggets of information of things that can help you. But if you can get sunlight in your face, on your face in the morning, it will stimulate it will get of course you want your body moving, right? Sorry, I'm stumbling. But it will activate hormones. It will start your hormones going and give you a much better day. So in the morning, sunrise if you can, and watch. You do that for 4 or 5 days in a row, and you come back and tell me it didn't start changing your whole day, which is going to change your life. It's amazing. Also seeing sunset is really, really good for you. Those because of when the red is in the sky, it's called a low solar angle. So when the sun is low in the sky, which is in the morning, when it's setting, and in the morning and the evening, it helps set our circadian rhythm. And it helps our hormones, and it helps regulate our hormones. It helps stimulate hormones, and it also will help you with your, sleep and your sleep hormones, your wake hormones. So also I'm running out of time. Try not to get bright lights in your eyes. This is going to be one of the things we talk about at the end of the videos. Bright lights in your eyes after dark, okay? Now, the other thing I want to tell you guys real quick, and you can go to another video and have a better explanation of both of these, but I'm doing this thing where I'm taking people like this situation, the person that this person, if you know who it is, and I'll visualize them in a just a glowing light, surrounded by love, light, blessings, and I will literally just put that glow around them and see them smiling and healthy and happy. I will hold that space with them and try and virtually send them that energy. Okay. I do this when it's somebody I'm worried about. I'm trying to do it all the time. I'm doing it when I read your comments, but basically I'm just calling it the glow technique. But it's just so powerful, and eventually it just becomes more of a habit, It's kind of like setting intentions for your loved ones, but it also changes your vibe about them, especially if I'm upset with someone and I put them in that glow. It just softens my heart. Also, you tap your heart and send them love, But again, that was really rushed and kind of chaotic, those two techniques, but they will be at the end of all the other videos, so you can click on another video and get it, probably get a more clear explanation. But yeah, your job here, you've got somebody coming back. It looks like it could very possibly twin flame, very strong twin flame energy, and your job is to be receptive, not to worry about how it's going to play out. Just watch and see, okay? And be happy about it when they do reach out. Okay, love you, Aries. Let's talk in the comments. I'll see you soon.